Good evening and welcome back to the Crust. We are building our second regolith refinery, which also needs a production thing. Let's choose a production for it, so that's going to be silicon. Oh.
A single regolith refinery is a mono-refinery that can only produce one type of oxide at a time. Be sure to select the recipes for iron and silicon oxide to start production.
Yep, we've done that.
Director, a conveyor belt will speed up production and eliminate the need for drones in resource delivery. I advise you to keep an eye on this technology.
Professor, we are one step ahead of you. Well, in fact, 2 steps ahead of you because we've got 2 conveyor belts going on here.
You heard him, Director. Now we have a steel production chain, but we can increase its efficiency by connecting the modules with conveyor belts. It will reduce the load for drones and speed up production. Exactly what we need right now.
We've done that. No. Use a conveyor tool to connect the extractor to the refinery and the smelting furnace. This way, so once it's connected, I don't want to do that. I don't want to run it all the way down to there. Not because it's a bad thing to do, but because I actually want to move the smelters. Yeah. So I'm going to say, hey, would you stop outputting? And would you do the same? Would you stop outputting? Let's see how much it costs to make a smelter, which is in production. A smelter furnace is 10 smart concrete and 2 components. Now, we don't have enough smart concrete to rebuild one of these. I do believe you get 100% of the resources back when you remove a building, but I'm not 100% on that right now. So let's get 20 smart concrete in storage just to make sure. And then rather than belting all the way down to here and belting all the way down to here, we'll move this up to here and we'll move this up to here, and then it'll be much easier for our drones to do the thing they want to do. Also in engineering, I'm going to click that one there to get that research as well, so that can be done in there. So okay, let's get 20 smart concrete, shall we? Okay, so there is 20 smart concrete in stock here. So let's copy these things here. So I'm going to copy this guy if I can. Can I build? I guess I can't copy that one because it's not. Put one there. And do the same here. I don't know why I'm putting 3 in between them. It's just a number. You can put 1 in between them and it's fine. You can get them right next to each other, but I like to leave real space so drones can get through underneath. It also allows you to split belts if you want to. So 3, I would say, is the kind of minimum you want to go to. So yeah. So let's put that onto there. Let's put that onto there. So we have to give you a recipe. Your recipe is going to be steel. We have to give you a recipe, and your recipe is going to be silicon. Okay. Now, just because we told the drones they can't pick up from here, doesn't mean belts can't. Belts will override that, and they will output anyway. So I'm going to tell the drones they can pick the slag up again. Not that they can do anything with slag right now, but... Oh, and also I did click the build bar. There we go. You want power. Okay, let's give you power. Yeah, we can... No, we can't afford to go off that one there. No, we'll go off this one here. Oh. And then we'll come off this one here, and then we'll do that.
Director, we managed to dispatch the research rover scout. It's essential for your next mission. Examine the satellite repeater and make contact with the Hope 2 crew. Mr. Ratchet will help you sort out the controls. You're free to use data that will help with the mission. Some of it will expedite the research. Professor Wilfrey knows what to do with it. However, remember that all ship logs, crew records, and other materials related to the incident are the property of Crust. Your company has no authority to examine this information.
Now, haha, here comes the corporate secrets. Right. Okay. Yes, sir. We'll do that. That's absolutely fine, too.
Have you heard the news? Crust put you in charge of the new toy. We don't have much time to contact the crew, so helping the director get the rover to the repeater is your top priority.
Not only did we lose almost all of our equipment, but we also turned out to be the last hope for Crust and the Hope Station. Anyway, Director, we're in a hurry. Land the cargo pod with the rover and we'll proceed.
So, I didn't build any batteries. I forgot about that. Let's do that now. And we'll connect you all up to the grid like this. There you go. We definitely want more solar panels because we're not producing our solar panels. You can see it's already, this is the day and night cycle. We're already sort of a third of the way, 2/3 of the way through. And our batteries are not charged enough. So we desperately need more solar panels. So let's do that. It's a big investment. Yes, it is a big investment indeed. Of resources, but we need them. So let's do that. Let's get our drones doing those things there. Cargo pod landed. Okay, let's land the cargo pod. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's going to be probably loud. They normally are. That's not so bad. Well, here is the funky rover.
Horizon 6. Almost everything has been modified. Only the hull is original. There's serious hardware there. Even Crust doesn't have much like it. Send it off base and see what we can find with it.
It's a beautiful little rover. I say little, it's not little. It's got space for people to sit inside it, but it can be fully autonomous as well. Has a funky radar on the back of it, and has a wonderful, wonderful ability. If we tell it to go away, so it can produce 80 science of each type of engineering and fundamental. But it can't do that whilst it's here. It has to be on the surface of the moon. So let's send it off. Away it goes. It's going to start driving away. Yay! Look at it go. Off you go. He'll just drive to the edge of the map and basically just disappear. Let's watch him go. Go, rover, go. Okay. Boom. And now he's out in the surface of the moon. We're suddenly getting more science in. Awesome, just by having a rover. Fantastic. And we have a new button down here called Moon. Let's go to the moon, shall we? Click. This is the surface of the moon. It is...
Attention.
To the moon.
This is First Vice President Alice Vance speaking. We have received equipment and coordinates and are beginning a rescue operation as per Crust directive. Our mission: to safely evacuate the crew of Hope 2 and get them back to base in one piece. By this time, habitable living quarters must be completed.
Habitable.
Director,
sorry.
you need to send a rover to the repeater and contact the station crew. Professor Wilfrey, please request Crust life support technology. Ratchet, we're going to need a cargo truck for crew transport. Take care of it for us. Personnel on Earth to proceed under new directives issued by your immediate supervisor. Over and out.
Okay, so yeah, so she's back on Earth. In what looks like a very nice place of Earth. Okay, so yeah, so this is the moon. You have the moon here. If we zoom out a bit and we go around, there is the sun, there is planet Earth. Yep. I'm just going to say yep. Those who know will know. So we want to go to the... So the rover has a couple of abilities. You can send it back home. You can tell it to go to certain places. You can just right-click to let it move. You can set up an expedition for it. We don't have access to that yet. You can do a scan to find out what resources are on the moon, because not only...
We cannot rely solely on Crust to deliver all the equipment. We need to prepare ourselves. We need a cargo truck to deliver the crew, and we need it now. Ratchet, any ideas?
Yes, shush, I'm explaining. You not only can you mine resources from under the surface of the moon, you can mine them from on top of the moon with a great big thing, which we hopefully will get to. You can locate hidden objects. This is basically a scan tool to find things, so we'll get to that as well. Or you can tell it to stop doing things. Let's right click on here and let's go, right click and go info. So this is our first expedition. So there's two ways of doing this. You can either set up an expedition by clicking the button here, and you have the rover auto selected, and then you select the expedition, and it will tell you what to do in here. So part of satellite communication system provides original navigation, so you can go investigate. Or alternatively, you can click on the repeater and click set up expedition, and it fills in the mission but not the transport. Then you pick what you want to do there. That's fine. There isn't a button for... there is an expedition button, so that just brings up the expedition, and then you can click this to select all the contracts, all the things that you want to do, or the transports. So yeah, you can do it multiple different ways. I tend to click the rover and then right click and go investigate, and it auto does the mission. If it's just a search one, it autos the mission. Now, these numbers are changing. I thought these were steady. I suppose it depends on where it is on the moon that does that, but you will now travel. It will now travel on there. It's solar powered. The batteries don't last the full night, so if you're driving during the night like we are now, you see the batteries charged. That probably won't get there before the next days are up, but that's okay. That's okay. They're okay. It did say that the Hope Station was going to crash within weeks. It's probably been months since then, but fortunately they managed to just hold it together with duct tape and zip ties and things until we're ready for them. So
we can try to fix this piece of scrap metal. It's a Pathfinder 3B, an outdated model, but it has increased maneuverability and payload capacity. Just what we need.
There's a broken rover on the surface. Look at that. Okay. So to repair this, we need 2 components and 45 steel. We have 39 steel, no silicon, and 10 components. Okay, components are a problem. We're not making any components. We need to do that. We don't have enough power to run things yet. Stuff's falling apart. You want silicon. That's because we use all the silicon to make stuff up. You don't have enough power. You don't have enough power. So I need to power down some structures, like these ones. Let's turn these ones off for the moment. Also, you know what we'll do? Let's destroy these. Let's demolish these. So we click these here. You can click bulldoze, and that will get rid of it. Alternatively, there's a bulldoze button down here, or you can push Z, and that will click to remove things as well. There is a separate power remove thing for wires, and there is a separate one for conveyor belts as well. So if you press Z and bring up the universal remove tool, you can remove anything you click on. Whereas if you go into the conveyor belt one and do it, you won't accidentally click other things to remove stuff. It only removes conveyor belts. So it looks like we did get 100% of the resources back. Destroying things. So you do get 100% of the resources back. I know you used to. I wasn't sure if that changed, but yeah. So for removing a building, you get 100% of the resources back. So don't be afraid to reconfigure things in your factory if you need to. I'm going to power down the steel production system completely and get our silicon going, because we need some silicon running right now. I'm also going to actually I'm going to leave this for the minute. You're still making smart concrete, that's fine. What do we need to do this? We need 45 steel. Okay, so we're almost up to 45 steel. We just need a little bit more. We get the solar panels going again. At night time they're of no use. Also, you'll notice our output capacity is 50 still, even though we have more batteries. And that's because, even though these batteries have been built, they have no power in them. Because they have no power, they can't output anything. So these 5 batteries are kind of dead weight for us at the moment. They will charge during the day. All batteries charge evenly, so it shares the load out between all of them. So if this produces, if they produce 1 each, we got 5, 10, 15, which means these will charge at not 15 each. They'll charge at 15 divided by 10. So 1 point a number. I'm not, yeah. But you get me. The maximum charge you can do will be divided amongst all your batteries evenly. So if some of your batteries have a bit of a charge in them, and some don't, they will all charge up the same percent. So if during the day they get to charge 10%, this will go up by 10%, and this will go up to 10%. So they don't even. There's no balancing.
It looks like the rover has run out of power. Now it couldn't beat a turtle in a race, and until the sun is up again, there's nothing we can do about it.
Nope, it's dead. It's dead. But don't worry, it comes back to life when the sun comes along.
The rover is solar powered, and as soon as the sun goes down, it starts using energy from its batteries. Keep this in mind when planning long-distance expeditions.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. A long-distance expedition, that's not a problem. So, basically, you just wait for the sun to come back, and it carries on. So, let's speed up some time here, and let's hope this on it now. Why do you not now have enough power? Turn you off. What don't we have? We don't have. So we're producing 50 and we're using 48. So now everything will start running again. Awesome. Okay. Okay. So we need to wait for daytime to come around. So, yeah. Actually, we've got to wait for the sun to come up. Well, the batteries are completely dead. Also, I realised I messed up. We don't want silicon, we want steel, don't we? So let's turn the silicon production off there. However, we didn't need silicon to build the solar panels, so that's fine. The sun comes up. Hey! Shadows get shorter and shorter and shorter. Excellent. Batteries will start charging. What's going to be? And yeah, so we now have 100 output capacity, and they will all start charging. They are charging at 6, which is definitely not ideal. Definitely not ideal. We absolutely want more power than that. However, I want to save up some steel to get things going. Let's turn off this guy as well because you are. Let's turn off you. Ah. No, you'll pick up. Okay. So. Interesting, this doesn't have a function to say whether we can drop off regolith or not in here, which is interesting. You are turned off. Have you been? Turn it back on again. Have my drones been dropping off regolith into this thing?
We've established communication with the station.
They have. Okay, so I don't want that. I don't want you to do that. That's the reason for bad. We don't want you to do that. Yeah, that's not what we wanted at all. So you can put all the regolith in there. That's fine because we're probably going to get rid of this. But yeah, okay. So are we charging the batteries? This is the important part. We are charging the batteries. Okay. So I'm going to tell the drones to start repairing that because we can do that now. And let's hear what they have to say.
The situation is critical. The station has suffered a lot of damage. The navigation system is down. Power and life support systems are failing. Medical assistance is urgently required. There are a few injured crew members, and we've already lost some people. Now that we have a signal from the surface, I'll try to keep the crew reassured. We'll activate the emergency beacon so you can pick us up after landing.
The evacuation has to be postponed?
What do you mean you're not ready to rescue us? Listen to me. You must make it happen. People's lives depend on your work. Our orbit is decaying. We can't change course. I'll reroute energy from Block 6 and 2 and try to delay the lunar landing as much as possible. Our lives are in your hands, Director. Hurry up.
Yes,
Director,
we will.
We urgently need to build living quarters and get them out there. Professor, have we received the necessary technologies?
Crust has handed over the research plan. They agreed to help, but the main burden will fall on our shoulders.
Living quarters will require a lot of space. Director, make sure the drones mine enough area for construction.
Okay, so we have a space down here. Let's.
Director, I consider it my duty to remind you that lunar research is divided into 3 main fields: fundamental, engineering, and social. Each laboratory is capable of conducting independent research, but studying certain technologies may require the cooperation of multiple fields.
Okie dokie. Well, we want to go to here. We want to research living quarters. So let's do that. And I would also like to put this up high priority if you don't mind, because we desperately need to get that done. I also want to do ice processing because I know we need that for it as well. Luckily I can click through your portrait. Okay.
All available research is grouped into 3 main directions: fundamental, engineering, and social. Fundamental research is responsible for logistics and communication with other organizations, as well as drone improvements. Engineering research helps develop mining and production. Social research ensures that colonists at the base live and work comfortably. Some research requires multiple types of science points at once. You can assign tasks in different sections, and then the research plan will be conducted in parallel. The speed of research depends on your science points income. You can always rearrange your research to actualize the priorities for your current goals.
Yep, we did that. Okay, hold on. So we want to research rooms. So that's going to be the next thing we research here. I'm not quite sure why. Oh no, the rover. Yeah, the rover changed things. Okay, so we have an idle rover on the moon. So if I click this here, hit the rover. So it's in 99 and 91. I'm not sure if these go down over time. Just leave that. I'm going to leave that there for a moment. Which leave the rover. So okay, so that's 99 and 90. Yeah, I think these might slowly go down over time if the rover stays in one place too long, which is cool. That's obviously it's got all the science out of that area that it can get. I have to just keep an eye on that. Okay, research complete. We have living quarters. Awesome. Okay, now this is where the fun part comes on. Okay, so can you? Oh, yeah, I need to repair. There. Okay, why is this done over here? Research. Yeah. So we don't have any components. We don't have the ability to make components, and we will run out of things to make components with. Run out of things that requires components to, or we will start getting things that need components to do stuff with. So we're going to have to figure this out at some point soonish. What's our current science? So we are generating 345 at the moment, but we're not. We have a maximum of 100. Let's turn on these guys again. We require repair as well. That's something I should add. So in here under fundamental, there is this one here, automatic repair. That means when a module runs out of needs repairing, you don't have to click the button. The drones will do it automatically. Let's add that because that's absolutely going to be useful. Let's replace the so move it up. Then the research switch to this here. Awesome. This is already finished pretty much all its fundamental. If I was to cancel it, it would remember the research. So you don't have to worry about that. So we want to build a room. Now, I'm not sure how big of a room we need to build. Module needs repairing. Which one? That one. Okay. I think I'm going to wait a moment because I'm pretty sure.
The engine is running. This old timer may not look like much, but the cargo truck has passed all tests and is ready for operation.
Awesome. Slightly floating above the surface there, but okay.
Director, we'll send a cargo truck as soon as we receive the crew's coordinates. You don't have to worry about the delivery.
Okay. I'm going to send this off though. There you go. You might as well leave here and go onto the surface. Let's click the rover here again. Let's see what this is. Yeah. Okay, so it is depending on where it is in on the moon. It loads there. That's been a change. I like that change. However, it means you can't just have build multiple rovers and have them sit around. You can build multiple rovers, have them move around and do things. I'm guessing this is the next thing we have to do with the rover. So I'm going to move you down to here. And as you start moving, your research will probably start going up. Yep. Yeah, so it's going up. So that's cool. I like that. I like that change. I don't know if that's something to do with the hidden object thing, but we'll move closer to there. We're not going to do it yet. I'll wait for the tutorial to do that. So, yeah. Wait for the tutorial before we do that. Finish the sentence. Let's send you off over to there. We need to build living quarters.
Director,
you're on the surface doing nothing.
News about the difficult situation with Hope 2 has reached us. We are ready to provide a base to temporarily accommodate the crew. The offer has already been sent to your representative.
Who's that?
Message from an unknown sender. Security needs a little time to decrypt. Okay, great. Director, Malachite has responded to our request for help. They are offering assistance to our rescue operation, but there's a catch. I'll put the message on the screen now.
Ooh.
The Malachite lunar base is not designed for long-term human occupancy, but it is equipped with small life support modules. Judging by the sensors, they're still functioning. Malachite is offering to temporarily accommodate the crew on their base to give us time to build what we need. However, if you read their offer carefully, it implies that we will have to return the favor if necessary. We can agree to their terms to make the rescue go smoothly, but remember that in that case, we will owe them a favor in return. In any case, the decision is yours.
Yeah, we'll take it. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. That's fine. That's fine.
In the current circumstances, we have to accept any help we can get, Director. Malachite will buy us some time, and that's the most valuable asset right now.
Malachite sent the geolocation of their base. I've marked it on the map. Now we have a place to accommodate the crew from Hope 2. But my gut tells me it can't be that easy. Director, let's confirm our destination for the crew after evacuation. Send the rover to the abandoned Malachite base.
Okay, so here we go. We have demolished structure, ruined Malachite base, observatory, paid lab, unknown. I want to assume it's that one there. So let's click the rover. Let's click expedition. Boom. And oh no, hold on, sorry, wrong rover. Let's do scout rover, I assume is what they mean. They want us to go to the ruined Malachite base. Boom. Click investigate. Go. Okay. So our rover will drive back over to here and do that. It's going to run out of power, however, because, you know, nighttime. That happens. That's just how it goes.
Research complete.
So... Yeah, I think we'll do that. Our research has been completed, so we've got the ice extractor now, which is awesome. We want to build our base. I'm going to put it down here. So let's get into room building. I was going to hold on for this because I'm sure the tutorial tells you to build a room of a certain size, and I can't remember the size, and I don't want to get it wrong. So I'm going to go with I'm going to go with a 15 by 15. I'm not sure that's right, but I'm going to go with a 15 by 15. We have to place a door. So basically, the way this works is you build a standard wall. You can either build a straight line or you can drag a room out. And then you can put a door in, a single door, double door, whatever door you want to put in there. So I put a door in somewhere. It must have a door. And then it says it's complete. And all you have to do is provide it with 226 iron, steel, 226 concrete, 2 silicon for the door, and 1 component for the door. Fine. We can do that. Well, no, we can't really. Let's turn the pressing module back on again because we're going to need that as well. We get that going and doing its thing. You can start building and doing your thing there. You are processing and doing your thing there. Our batteries are doing very well. They're 99% charged just as nighttime comes along. That's awesome. And that's with our manufacturing running. So happy days. Awesome. If we need to extend this and make it bigger, that's fine. We will do that. We just got to wait for the rover to make its way out to there. It's not going to happen now. It's going to run out of battery. The cargo rover actually has a way better battery pack than the standard one. So there, it might not. I don't even know if it is solar powered or not, but it is slower moving. So it can go things, but it can't do any research, obviously. So that's yeah, things good. Oh, also, if I go back up to the moon slightly, you'll notice down here we have these things here. This is what I was saying about the geological scan, which we need research for. You can find all the resources underground, also on the moon, on the surface of the moon, and we can mine them later. We'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that. But for now, I think we are going to leave this one here, and we will come back next time. We'll build a room. We'll wait for the rover to get to where it's going to, and we will continue enjoying the story. I should also really build a scanner and scan that, so we'll do that as well. Shall we? Let's do that next episode. Boop. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.